Hello Aries, so I'm doing your reading for the month of September 2025. I just need to make you guys aware that there is someone out there who has been cloning my channel, so please make sure that you're watching your reading on my channel, which is Phoenix Keia Tarot, okay, rather than the channels that are pretending to be me, right? So here you go, Inner Knowing with the goose. Duck, duck, goose. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. So for this one, Aries, this indicates that you have a lot of knowledge, wisdom, and life experience under your belt, no matter your physical age, okay? Like say if you're super young, then the same message applies, okay? You could have been very wise and knowledgeable from like day dot, basically. So it's time for you to put that knowledge and wisdom, your inner knowing, to good use, okay? They're saying here, look, your soul knows the way, right? Your higher self, as it were, knows the way. You already know what the right thing to do is in your situation, and that you've to trust that. I feel that some of you guys, a lot of you guys actually, are being supported heavily, both in the physical and the metaphysical, okay? Also, with the seasons changing, I appreciate everybody's watching from different countries and whatnot. With me, clearly, I'm in the UK, okay? Our seasons are changing, which means that the geese will soon take flight, ready to migrate out of this country and to find warmer climes to overwinter, okay? So there's a metaphor there, Aries. It is time for you to go on this journey, this spiritual migration, as it were, okay, with the full knowing, the full understanding that your hiatus, as it were, is going to be temporary, but very, 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 very beneficial to your own growth, okay? A little bit similar to Virgo's energy, where they're kind of disconnecting from certain things at the moment, and that's going to be really good for them. It's going to be really healing for them. Similar sort of thread here that's going on with your reading, okay, Aries? Right, so the strongest overall message here is choices. Every choice has a consequence, either positive or negative, and choosing nothing, not choosing anything, that's still making a choice, okay? So even if you choose to do nothing, there's still going to be consequences to that, either positive or negative. So choose wisely, basically. Yeah. Even your thoughts are like magnets, for good or for bad. So what are your thoughts at the moment? Are you heavily focused on the negative, or are you holding on to the positive? Not toxic positivity, okay? That's something else entirely different. This one is a reminder that thoughts are energy, okay? What you focus on, that energy is going to grow. Okay, where your energy's going and your thoughts are energy, that's going to grow. So your situation, we're also going to look into your inner world, your blind spot, what is working against you and what is working for you. And of course, we'll take healing messages and guidance at the end. Okay, oath. So the situation, honor your promises, release those who refuse to be honorable, and a promise to do no harm, and honor yourself. Okay, so what are you, when it comes down to honor and promises, where are your priorities with that at the moment? Are you over-promising yourself? Are you overextending yourself? And then is that playing into negativity? Because then if you're not able to follow through your promises, that's going to leave you feeling like like a disappointment, like you disappointed other people. It's going to feed into any sort of negativity, okay? So don't overextend yourself throughout this month of September, okay, Aries? Make sure that you're leaving enough room, enough space for what it is that you're needing to do. And of course, listen, Aries, you don't need me to tell you, look, if anybody's taking the piss, if anyone's taking advantage of you, then it's time to let them go, okay? No ifs, buts, or maybes about it. It's time to let them go. You cannot afford to waste your precious time and energy on individuals who are not going to be loyal, okay? Right, so let's find out more about this situation for you. Interesting. The Six of Wands, okay. That's some kind of reward coming in. I feel you're worried that this reward is going to be short-lived, right? Which again, that potentially could be playing into a bit of negativity, like, oh, you put all of your time, all of your energy into perfecting this one thing, and you became incredibly good at it, and then all of a sudden you getting success from that one thing, and then it's kind of like, it feels like you're discrediting yourself here, going, oh well, that was just a fluke. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't a fluke at all, Aries. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. It wasn't a fluke. It came from you. Okay, it's a product that came from you. I don't know how else to say that. Knight of Wands, this is a really adventurous energy. Okay, it's very, very excited. It is safe for you to get excited about the future potential of something that you're doing here, Aries, okay? You are well within your rights to celebrate, to be happy about it. One little thing with this, hot-tempered. I would say try and keep your cool this month, Aries, right? Let's clarify that one. See if we can get further information on that hot-tempered message. What's this message that's coming through here for Aries? The hot-tempered message. It could be someone else's irritability and them taking it out on you. Yeah, like Five of Cups. Now, this Five of Cups has come out squiffy. So it's something that hasn't happened yet. But I do feel that you're close to losing your temper with someone. And they're saying here that would be very unwise, because you're not going to be able to put that particular genie back in the bottle. So, I mean, clearly there's a type of grievance here that is coming through in this situation, right? And it could be the fact that someone's not appreciating... I can't speak. Someone's not appreciative of you, your hard work, your efforts. I feel as well that somebody is basically either shitting on or downplaying your hard-earned achievements, and that's going to really annoy you. It's going to really piss you off. So they're saying here, just keep in mind that you're not going to be able to put that particular genie back in the bottle. So be careful on how you approach that one, okay? Definitely don't try and match to their energy, okay? And then, like, you got the Six of Wands is coming out again. Six of Wands times 2. Gently remind this individual that your success contributes to their success and vice versa. Their success contributes to yours. Okay, so that's going to be the best way to handle that. It is your energy, Aries, because you've got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, which is one of your major arcanas. So yeah, it is you taking hard control of the situation. I do feel that there is a little bit of envy, a little bit of jealousy towards you here that's coming through. But with that High Priestess being there, you recognize that straight away for what it is. You definitely do. It's like you might have been, but someone's favorite saying is, I was born on a Tuesday. I wasn't born last Tuesday. Right? So that there's someone's sense of humor is coming through, and that's going to be the best way that you can handle that situation there, Aries. Right, so what's going on in your internal world, your internal energies, honesty, yeah. Clarity and true communication. Be honest about what you want and your motives. Honesty and integrity from others. Yeah. So here's the thing, right? Because you're straightforward with others, naturally you do expect that from them too. This one's recognizing that, you know, everyone is built diff, okay? Not everyone is going to be the same as you. They're not all going to have the same approach as you. And they're certainly not all going to be as honest and a straight shooter like you, okay? And clearly, that's the issue at hand, right? So again, it's you making peace with the fact that, do you know what? As long as I remain in my integrity, as long as I'm honest, then whatever everyone else wants to do with that is going to be their business. It's understanding that other people have the freedoms, if you will, to be who they are, even if you disagree with it, okay? So it's one of those things, because it's your internal energy. It's like, yeah, naturally you're going to expect the same honesty and the same loyalty that you give to others. Of course, that goes without saying. But the hard thing here to wrap your head around, to wrap your heart around, is the simple fact that not everybody is going to be reciprocal in that way, unfortunately. And there's not really much you can do about it except for limiting your association with them, right? Queen of Pentacles. So that this is having a focus on long-term outcomes, long-term stability. I feel that some of you guys are feeling this pull towards working with I want to say things that come from the earth, right? Crystals, food, animals, animal husbandry, land management, and anything that's earthy. You're feeling this attraction, this pull towards doing, simplifying things, simplifying your life, taking things back to basics, as in, I mean, there could even be herbalism and herbal medicine here as well. It's not quack, right? Science has got the information from somewhere. Where do you suppose that they got the information from, right? Doesn't really take a genius to figure that out. It's not that you're inherently against anything, that this is not against energy, this is for energy, okay? So your internal world, your higher self, your soul, your spirit, if you will, it's all pulling you towards more sort of natural remedies. That there's definitely a curiosity for how things happen, how things form, definitely healing crystals, that sort of thing. Okay, there's even metal. There's metal here as well. I am seeing someone working with metal and being very good at it. Okay, let's take a deeper dive into what's going on in your inner world at the moment. We have another card for Aries' inner world at this time, please. Ooh, the devil. I feel with this one, Aries, that you... Because, look... Oh, there's another card that's turned. When did that turn? I have no idea when that card turned, Aries. But I'm going to put it in your inner world anyway. It's kind of like a surprise Two of Pentacles. I was going to say with that devil, you're sick and tired of this devil energy. You're sick and tired of basically having external forces, if you like, trying to take over, trying to control you, right? Now, here's the thing as well. If you've recently grown an obsession for discovering new things, then that devil energy is going to be working in your favor, okay? Because there are good things to be obsessed about, and there's equally, because two sides of the coin, there are also, bad and harmful things to be obsessing about. I feel like you're obsessing over something that's actually beneficial for you, and you're obsessing over this idea that others, including yourself at one point, were stuck, were trapped, were being used as puppets, were, just having, like, literally a puppet with someone else's hand up our asses, right, telling us what to do all the time. That's the imagery I'm getting. I'm literally getting one of those old-fashioned puppets that you stick your hand up its arse. I feel that that's your sense of humour that's coming through here again, Aries. Like, for real, because we've already mentioned that. We've already seen that, haven't we? I feel like some of you guys have got a sense of humour that could be described as dark humour, but I like it. I do like it. And then the Two of Pentacles, so it's like weighing out your options, balancing out, okay, well, if they've got my hand up my arse with that part, guess what? I'm going to take my power and control back over here instead. It's like you're finding workarounds, you're finding ways around this devil energy, and I like it. Because, again, I am seeing that you've grown a good obsession with doing things differently. Again, focus on the earth energy, right? There's a lot of earth energy coming through here, Aries. So definitely obsessed with doing something with the earth that you walk upon, the soil, the land, what grows in the earth, what the earth can produce, anything along those lines. I'm feeling that super, super strong here. Okay, so what's in your blind spot? High Priestess of Fire. So you're getting a new element that's coming through now, Aries. You're getting your element that's coming through, and unexpectedly you will find yourself in your own element, which is kind of cool, because you're doing something really quite unique for you. And you're finding, actually, I really fucking enjoy that. I'm proper in my element here. I'm loving it. I'm loving the growth. And do you know what I mean? It's building up into being something really quite spectacular here. It says creativity and passion, the ability to create your own reality. There it is. That's why it's important to feel out the energy that's going on. You're rejecting this devil energy and anyone and anything that carries that type of energy, because you know that it's bullshit. You also know that that devil energy technically has no power. It only has the power that people give it, right? Spend your energy creatively, not impulsively. Yeah. So again, a little bit of a... I want to say a little bit of a warning here for you to try and keep your cool when it comes down to difficult people this month, okay? Because there is the potential here for shit to blow up unexpectedly when it comes down to relations with others, okay? Yeah, the Four of Swords, take a step back. So you're going to find yourself unexpectedly stepping back, possibly from a specific individual. Okay, but the Four of Swords, here's the thing, it's done out of self-protection, not out of punishing the other person. So if you find yourself having to go no contact or low contact with someone, you're not doing it to punish them, you're doing it out of self-preservation and self-protection. We got all of the Re's here with this Four of Swords. Reevaluate, recover, reconsider. It's also meditate, thinking things through. Okay, so in your blind spot, like something that you used to approach spur of the moment, you're now no longer going to be able to approach that in the same manner. Okay, because Spirit's asking for you to think it through here. And again, I feel that that's relations with others. Like, you tend to just take everything as and when it comes, which can, time and a place for everything. That can be really, really good. Absolutely. Virgos, entire message was all about Virgo, take everything as it comes, okay? Yours is the opposite here, because yours is Aries, slow down, pause, think about what you're going to do first, think about what you're going to say first, okay? So, yeah. A Hangman. It gives power to that Four of Swords there. Okay. The Hangman is giving the Four of Swords power because it's giving you time to think. It's giving you space to breathe before you take any kind of action. I suspect that there's something coming through here that you're completely not expecting, and you're not going to know how to respond to it. And Spirit's saying not everything necessarily requires a response, or at least not immediately. Okay. Right, so let's take a look at what is working against you at this time. The moon, okay, is interesting because the moon is your instincts and intuition, and it says your instincts and intuition will lead you through the darkness, look beyond the obvious to see the truth. So that then becomes manipulations because it's what's working against you. So it's akin to it coming out in the reversed position. And I'll tell you straight up what this is, Aries. This is somebody trying to put the shits up you. That's what that is. And it potentially could work because it's working against you, okay? So don't listen to anyone else's nasty ass, uneducated, ridiculous bullshit. It could be to do with this newfound, wonderful, absolutely fantastic new obsession of yours, by the way. I'm totally on board with that. I think that's absolutely phenomenal, right? And in fact, the more people who start investigating stuff like that, the better. And the better everyone's health and wellness is going to be as well. If they start taking their own health into their hands, do you know what I mean? It's like, again, there's a time and a place for everything, right? There's a time and a place for science. There's a time and a place for the more sort of natural alternatives, right? Like, I'm completely for and against both because I can see both the positive and the negative of both of those things, right? But certainly the way that you're approaching it, it's like, no, do you know what? I don't necessarily need someone else to help me out with absolutely fucking everything. Especially not when they're just going to use that as an excuse to control me even further. Like, I think that's wonderful because you're denying this devil energy access to you, right? You got someone sitting there going, Aries, what the fuck? When did you turn into a quack? Do you know what I mean? Don't pay any attention to people like that because they're just playing with your emotions, with that being the moon. They're playing on your fears, okay? Can you tell us more about what is working against Aries at this time? I'm hearing someone say, yeah, well, don't judge until you tried it. What's going on with this moon? What is working against Aries? Oh, yeah, someone is full of shit. Look, the Knight of Swords reversed. You see, Knight of Swords reversed. That's someone being very tactless. Okay, they're being really arrogant. This is someone who has to be right all of the time, and they can't possibly be told any new information that goes against their preset set of beliefs. Okay, this is someone who they take everything as a personal challenge against them. You know, the type of person who literally gets offended by everything and everyone, and they've got an opinion on everything, and they take pleasure in telling other people how to live their fucking lives. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of personality here that's coming through, that's going to be playing on your fears, and you're being told straight up, don't listen to anything that they fucking say because they are literally so full of shit. It's unreal. Okay, Knight of Swords reversed. They're very rude. Very, very rude. They have no tact. They're very aggressive. And if anything, Aries, they're the ones who are impulsive, right? Extremely rude, extremely arrogant. very, very vicious, like literally a bully. So there's a bully here who's trying to get right up your nose. Okay. So, I mean, what can you do? There's always going to be someone that tries to piss on your chips. And that's just a fact. Can you tell us more? Thank you. A Temperance. Stay calm. Okay, stay calm. This person's going to push you. They're going to push your limits. Okay. They're going to test your patience. It is important that you do stay calm when dealing with that person. Okay. It's literally all about taking the negative energy and transmuting it, and therefore transforming it into something that is healthy, positive and beneficial. It's the card of alchemy. It's the card of alchemy. You're also being told to start moderating the time that you spend around that person or persons of that ilk. Okay. And here's the weird thing as well, Aries, you might find yourself having to moderate your language, having to moderate your own actions while you're around them. I tell you, dealing with people like that is fucking exhausting. But say if this is somebody at work, then it's also going to be necessary, because if you lose your shit with them, do you know what I mean? If you act impulsively towards them, punch them in the face, like how they probably deserve, I'm right behind you on that one too, then literally your job would, you'd be out on your arse. Do you know what I mean? So that's why they're saying you're going to have to moderate the time that you spend with that person, moderate yourself while you're spending time with that person. I feel like that's a situation that you're not easily able to dodge, or it's a person that you're not easily able to dodge. Okay. Difficult, really, really difficult. Okay, so what is working for you at this time? Understanding. Nice. So your innate ability to understand and recognize, as we saw up here, not everybody is built like you. Therefore, I don't actually see you internalizing this person's attitude towards you. Okay, I'm seeing you have enough gumption about you and understanding to recognize when some little turd bag's projecting. Okay, it says keep an open heart and mind, try to see from another perspective. Yeah, you will be seeing it from the perspective of, that's about them, it's not about me. They can keep their insincerity, they can keep their bullshit, because it's not about me, it's about them. I see you doing exactly that. What else is working for Aries at this time, please? I like it. Oh, Aries, well done. Wheel of Fortune. Good luck. Fate, karma, destiny. A turning point. Like, through your response to this person, instead of you doing what I said earlier, which most people would be tempted to do, which is smack them in the face, because you've been able not to do that, because you've been able to hold yourself back, you'll realize that you've reached a very significant turning point. I'm not saying that you're vicious or you're violent or anything. I'm saying this little see you next Tuesday deserves it. Going by that, I mean, come on. Everyone's built diff. Some people are just, I don't know, built to be smacked in the face. Again, listen, I've not been like this in anyone else's read, okay, Aries? I'm getting on board with that dark sense of humour of yours. Like I said, I like it. I can get behind it. Well done. Well done for not smacking them on. Oh dear. Yeah, the Ten of Wands, you see. You dodged trouble. You dodged trouble. And here's the weird thing, Aries. What if that was a trap? What if that was a trap that was laid out for you? If so, then guess what? You dodged that trap. Because it is very, very possible, I'm not going to rule anything out, Aries, that this individual was doing that too deliberately in the hope that you would smack him one. Could you imagine? Could you imagine what that would have looked like had you have fallen for that? And the fact that you're not going to fall for that is just absolutely beautiful. You dodged a trap that this person laid out for you. I'm certain of it. Yeah, the Fool. There we go. Onwards and upwards at the Fool energy. Surrender. Release. Learning that art of surrender. Can you tell us more about this Wheel of Fortune? I just want to try and get as much information out as I possibly can for you guys. What's this Wheel of Fortune for Aries? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. That's really interesting, Aries. The plot thickens. Huh? Six of Swords and the Moon. The plot thickens here because we've got, with you holding your temper, keeping your cool, recognizing what this little turd bag is doing. They were counting on you not being able to control yourself, not being able to control your impulses, your temper, okay? Like I said, like straight away, Aries, you're a far better person than me, because if that was me, I would have fallen for that. I can tell you that for nothing. I would have fallen for that like a click of a finger. Guaranteed, right? And I'm not usually that way inclined. When it comes down to that, though, oh, I can make an exception. Do you know what I mean? So straight away, what they're doing here is like they're pulling out all of the stops deliberately to get you to act in an impulsive manner, because they're going to fail at that, and they will fail at that because you're not going to fall for it. You're not going to fall for it because you've seen this read, you've seen this warning, right? So you're not going to fall for that. You're going to see that coming a mile off, and you'll be like, there it is. There it is. Okay, you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to walk away right now. I'm going to put my own ego to the back bench. I'm going to walk away right now. Right? Were you doing that? You saved your own ass, but also simultaneously you turned the tables on them. That's what this is. So say, for example, this is somebody who is trying to get you to lose your job, or trying to get you to lose an opportunity or lose out on something, right? That's why they're poking at you. What they're going to do is they're the ones that are going to lose out. Is right there. That was a result that they didn't see coming. That's a result that they didn't predict for. They didn't predict you standing up straight, walking, which is what most people would have struggled with doing, myself included, definitely. Like, it's not you accepting the disrespect, it's you walking away from the disrespect, it's you rejecting the disrespect in a manner of which they couldn't possibly have predicted. And you're causing this sequence of events through that one action of yours. You're causing this sequence of events to backfire back onto them. They're the ones that's going to find themselves out on their arses, not you. Yeah, the Star. Look how far you've come. Look how much growth you've done. This is wish fulfillment. This is you holding on to hope. This is you doing the right thing, going in the right direction. I mean, come on, if the Wheel of Fortune wasn't a powerful enough message to tell you that you're doing the right thing, you're going in the right direction, then the Star combined with that, is just giving further credence to that energy. It's making it even more powerful. I would say as well, Aries, that you're really coming into your own here. You're really coming into your own power, because you've shown a lot of restraint, a lot of self-control, where, honest to God, other people wouldn't have managed that. They wouldn't have. So what the hell is this person saying? Do you know what I mean? Because every time I look at that, I'm feeling this viciousness building up within me towards that energy. So what the hell are they saying? What the hell? It is bad. Like, that goes beyond just menial criticisms. Like, there's a serious undertone here with that one, and it's making me feel furious every time I look at it. So I'm just going to turn it over. It's not there. It's not there. I can't see it. I'm not going to look at it anymore. Okay. What else for Aries, please? Choices. Yeah, of course. Of course, your strongest overall message was choices. Of course it was. Every choice has consequences. Even your thoughts are like magnets for good or bad. Not making a choice is still making a choice. It was right there the whole time. Wow. What else? Aries, please. Oh. Strengthen your gifts. Yeah. I would say also it's time for you to put your gifts into practice as well as strengthening them. And look, speak up. Speak up. You can take this further with your mouth, not you, right? Okay. Speak up. What else for Aries, please? Okay. Sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. So leave behind all that has been weighing you down for so long and reach for the opportunities that are waiting for you. I promise you, you will not regret it. Yeah. So holding on to shit that's negative is going to do you more harm than good. Okay. As soon as you release, surrender, let go, that's when the process of healing can begin. I don't know if you've seen that meme online. It's one of my favourite memes, where there's a hand on each side of the screen, and they've both got this rope in between them, right? And one of them's holding on for like clenched fist, and the other one, they've got their hand open, and you can see all the rope burn and the bruises and the damage that holding on was doing, right? So that's a really powerful metaphor there. As soon as you surrender, release and let go, the healing can begin, and you will not regret it. What's under there? This new chapter in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. Yeah, that encapsulates your reading beautifully. You cannot continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you have had until now. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective. Okay. So let's pull some wonderful words of wisdom from the shitty deck. Right, what else? For Aries, please. Okay, sometimes you have to act like nothing's wrong, and it's called dealing with shit and being strong enough to take that shit. Ooh, without showing your shit. Holy shit balls. Well, that's pretty bang on the nose, isn't it? Okay, well, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful to those who needed it, and hopefully it has reached those who needed to hear it as well. You can help out with that by interacting with your own reading. That'd be absolutely fantastic. It signals to the algorithm basically, that you did find value in this reading. So yeah, that'd be wonderful if you could do that. Personal readings with me, they are available on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.